Hey friends, thanks for tuning in. Sonia Hill here, Realtor in Wells, Maine, and I just wanted to come to you today and share with you a little bit about the difference between a seller's market and a buyer's market, what it is right now in March 2023, and what you can do as a buyer in a seller's market. There's your first hint. We are in a seller's market, you guys. So here's the scoop. A seller's market is where there are more buyers out actively looking for a home than there are homes available for sale. Now, on the flip side of that, a buyer's market is when there are a ton of homes and few buyers, okay? So that's the difference. In a seller's market, which again, we are still in, what is the best thing that you can do as a buyer? You guys, you can still purchase a home, especially if it's not in your best interest to wait, okay? If it is in your best interest to wait, that's always an option as well. So here's the scoop. First things first, get with a mortgage lender to get pre-approved. That pre-approval letter, when you're ready to make an offer on a home that you love, that pre-approval letter to go right with the offer that you're making on that home is going to speak volumes to the seller. If they have two identical offers that come across the table, they're looking at them. One does not have a pre-approval. One does have a pre-approval. This is what's going to happen. They're going to take that pre-approval, the offer with the pre-approval, way before they look at the other one. So it's in your best interest to already have that conversation with your lender and have that pre-approval in place. Now, along with that, you're going to want to find a real estate agent or a realtor like myself that you feel confident can help navigate this market. They're going to be someone who is going to be doing the majority of the networking for you, as well as being proactive in the search. And then also, once you start getting ready to place offers, or you do place offers, you also, not always, well, always too, but also want to feel confident in their negotiating skills, because that is going to be part of making a strong offer. And then if there's multiple offers on the table for the home that you want to purchase, then be able to negotiate that for you as well. So those are kind of the key components. You want to be confident in them that they're going to be doing the majority of the networking. They're going to be proactive in the home search for you, and they're going to be strong with negotiation. Some other things to keep in mind during a seller's market as a buyer. You want to keep your search under budget, okay? This is huge. So back to that first key of finding a lender, you want to make sure that your search is under budget. The reason being is when you're looking at homes under budget, that's going to give you more leveraging power to make a strong offer. And if the need arises, to be able to negotiate an even stronger offer, or offering a little bit more if that need comes, okay? The other thing is, do not get stuck on one home. This is the hardest part. Don't get stuck on one home. So your home does not need to check all the boxes, right? You make a wish list, you know what you really want to purchase, but the key is this. When you find a home that is about 85% of your list, that's a good home for you. Now, the reason being 85% is kind of the magic number is because even when we have buyers who get to build their home, design it exactly the way that they want it, once they move in, they get settled, there's always a I wish I would have, okay? So when you're at 85%, that's a great home for you. So 85% of your list is perfect. The other thing is stay flexible. Stay flexible. Be willing to look at maybe a different style home than you originally thought you were going to look at, or maybe a different neighborhood. When you're willing to expand your search, it's going to give you more choice as a buyer than staying in a narrow lane. Okay. Next up, be ready. Be ready. These homes are still going very, very quickly. So consider being willing to let your agent go on a showing on your behalf and do a video chat, maybe with you over your lunch break if your schedule is not allowing for you to drive to get to that home, okay? Talk to your agent about that, your real estate agent or your realtor. And the other thing is, when you are ready, when you find a house you're super excited about, be prepared to place an offer right away. This isn't a time that you want to sit back and wait. Now, if you can wait, again, back to the beginning of my chat here today, if you can wait, that's always an option. But if it is not in your best interest to be waiting, then you need to be prepared to make a move, okay? So when you find a home that you're ready to place an offer on, you want to make sure that you talk with your agent and then work with them to create a strong offer, okay? This is where that negotiation comes through. Your real estate agent or your realtor is going to help you create a strong offer to present to the seller along with that pre-approval letter. Don't forget, that's going to be key here right now during a seller's market. So then you place that offer with your pre-approval letter, okay? You also need to be prepared that you're not the only offer on the table. Other people might have offers in as well. So the seller is going to look at all those offers and say, okay, what is the best for me as the seller? So that's the other thing. Negotiation is very likely during a seller's market. And with that, you need to be prepared to accommodate the seller versus demanding them to help you close on your home, okay? So keep in mind the value of the home to you, but also what are you willing to accommodate the seller on to negotiate to make that home yours. You guys, that's really it. That's the difference between the seller's market versus the buyer's market. We are still in a seller's market today. Some key tips to help you as a buyer during a seller's market. And I hope that this was helpful to you or to someone you know. Feel free to pass it along. If you would like to see a home near you, please text Sonia Hill Homes to 85377. Happy home hunting.